Good day, viewers. You are welcome. Here is a question on a functional equation, and this functional equation, is an equation involving a transformed argument, where 1 minus x, f of 1 minus x, means x here is the argument, and it transforms to 1 minus x. How do you solve this? Follow me throughout the video for easier solution. By writing out the question, f of x equals to f of 1 minus x plus x squared, all divided by 2. The first thing we need to do, replace x with 1 minus x. You know, we said it's a transformed argument. So replace x with 1 minus x. Then we have the equation to be f of, this is x, replace it with 1 minus x equals to, this is f of 1 minus x. But you know, we are replacing this x with 1 minus x. So if you do the rough work here, 1 minus, this is x, introduce 1 minus x again. 1 minus times 1 will give you minus, minus times minus will give you plus, then we have x. 1 minus 1, 0, then we are left with what? With x. Therefore, here will be f of x plus, this is x again, replace it with 1 minus x. But don't forget, it has squared. Everything divided by 2. Let's label this equation asterisk. Now substitute equation asterisk into the original equation. Substitute equation asterisk back into the original equation. You know, from the original equation we said we have f of x, that is, I've explained this earlier, 1 minus x. If you introduce x, the result will be f of x. Will now be equals to, this is f of 1 minus x from the original equation, and f of 1 minus x is equals to this. Therefore, we have f of x plus 1 minus x squared over 2 plus x squared in the original equation, everything divided by 2. The next thing to do, let's find a way of eliminating this 2. Multiply both sides by 2. If we multiply both sides by 2, from the first one we have 2 f of x will be equals to 2 into bracket of f of x plus 1 minus x squared over 2 plus 2x squared, everything divided by 2. Here 2 will cancel out 2. We are left with 2f of x equals to f of x plus 1 minus x squared plus 2x squared, everything divided by 2. We still have to find a way of eliminating this denominator. multiply the both sides by 2 again. If we multiply both sides by 2 again, 2 multiplied by 2 here will give us 4 f of x will be equals to 2 into bracket f of x plus 1 minus s squared plus 2s squared everything divided by 2. Here 2 will cancel out 2. If 2 cancel out 2, we are left with 4 f of x equals to f of x plus 1 minus s squared plus 2x squared. Let's collect the like terms. 4 f of x, this is f of x here, transfer it to the other side, minus f of x will be equals to 1 minus x squared plus 2x squared. 4 minus this will give us 3 f of x will now be equals to, let's expand this square. This will give us 1 minus 2x plus s squared plus 2x squared. I've expanded 1 minus s squared. Then we have 3 f of x equals to 1 minus 2x. S squared plus 2x squared will give us 3x squared. Now we are looking for the f of x. Divide both sides by 3. If you divide both sides by 3, here we have f of x. 3 will cancel out 3, which is equals to 3x squared over 3 minus 2x over 3 plus 1 over 3. You know we are dividing every term by what? By 3. F of x will now be equals to 3 will cancel out 3 here. We have x squared minus 2 over 3x plus 1 over 3. And this will be our final answer. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.